So what's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So after the last episode of Dragon Ball Daima and the revelation that the Kai are in fact demons, I thought it would be the perfect and most appropriate time to discuss a topic that's not really being acknowledged very much amongst the community, and that is how all of this new lore retroactively affects all of Dragon Ball. And one of the things that I personally have been very excited to talk about is how this affects the relationship between the old Kai and Gohan. Now, we all know that the old Kai unlocked Gohan's potential, but what does that actually mean, and is it possible that the old Kai used demon magic on Gohan in order to unlock his potential, which eventually led to a demonic transformation known as Gohan Beast? Well, I'm here to tell you not only is that possible, but it's also very heavily hinted at within the actual series. So that's the topic for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoy my content, and let's just get straight into it. So the reason that it can easily be interpreted that the old Kai is in fact using demonic magic on Gohan is the themes of the series itself and Gohan, and a bunch of other things that have been revealed to us as time has progressed and Gohan has developed more as a character after having his potential unlocked by the old Kai. Now, the number one indicator that this spell had a demonic impact on Gohan, or at the very least encouraged demonic behavior in Gohan, is what exactly Gohan uses to awaken his power in not only the ultimate state, but also in Gohan Beast. So, due to the fact that Toriyama is such a fanboy of Bruce Lee and Journey to the West, he plays on a lot of things that Bruce Lee has talked about and a lot of things that Journey to the West talks about as a series. And the most important thing to keep in mind here in terms of what exactly he's playing on for Gohan is the monkey mind or the heart-mind connection. And what that essentially is it's the effect that your survival instincts or your emotions, things like anger, can have on your conscious thoughts. We've seen a first-hand example of this in the form of Gohan losing himself to the Super Saiyan 2 transformation during Super Saiyan 2's initial introduction in the Cell Saga. Now, whenever the old Kai uses his magic on Gohan, he tells him to fire it up like Super Saiyan, and Super Saiyan is fired up through rage. And then later on, it is blatantly confirmed to us in Dragon Ball Super Hero that the ultimate state itself is fueled and awakened by rage. Now, that has very important implications, and if you've watched my Gohan review videos, you know this in great detail. But essentially, that means that the old Kai's magic works in conjunction with Gohan's monkey mind, or the effect that his heart or his rage has on his conscious thoughts and his power as a Saiyan, to essentially empower him. Which means what the old Kai actually did is he essentially unlocked Gohan's latent potential beyond his normal limits by taking advantage of the fact that Gohan has always been able to awaken more power through rage and through the effect that his survival instincts or his monkey mind, his heart, has on his conscious thoughts and his mind, and as a result activates his emotions and causes adrenaline to make him more powerful, as well as boost his chi by tapping into his instinctual nature as a Saiyan. Now, the reason this is very important to consider is because the Makaiyoshin, what defines them as Makaiyoshin, is the fact that they normally use magic to develop mortals. That's what Dr. Arinsu is. Dabura used to fund her projects to create more powerful mortals. That's what her role is in the story. Now, it is the overall goal of the Makaiyoshin to create demonic entities. Now, I know it's been a working theory on my channel that the demons did in fact, as great apes, originate from the demon realm and make their way into the mortal realm, basically taking advantage of both the magical evolution that the Makaiyoshin put beings through, while also taking advantage of the scientific evolution that the Kaioshin put them through. That is essentially the theory that I've repeated for the last 3 videos. And so with that in mind, it would make a lot of sense, with that context in mind, for Toriyama to be thinking that way whenever he put the old Kai and Gohan together. Essentially, due to the fact that the old Kai is confirmed a demon, not only a demon, but a demon who develops mortals, and use magic on Gohan to further develop him as a mortal, I think it's pretty safe to say that Gohan Beast, not only due to the fact that Gohan and Goku themselves are based on a character who was an actual demon, and the spell that Gohan put on him to unlock his latent potential was performed by a demon, as well as Gohan being taught by a demon, aka Piccolo, in order how to correctly implement that aspect of his nature. I think it's pretty safe to say that Gohan Beast is overall a demonic themed transformation and could have huge implications in terms of the Saiyan's origins itself. Because if Gohan Beast is in fact a demonic themed transformation, and all signs point to the fact that it is, that would mean that somewhere in Gohan's lineage, something awakens his demonic nature, and a lot of people have theorized that it is due to the fact that Chi-Chi and the Ox King, who are also based on demons, somehow had this effect on Gohan. The issue is that Toriyama himself basically blatantly told us whenever Piccolo was initially training Gohan that his power comes from his Saiyan blood, and he talks about that after seeing Gohan turn into a great ape, and then he immediately vows to make Gohan a proud member of the Demon Clan. Now, there is an episode of Dragon Ball Z that a lot of people overlook because it is filler, where Gohan starts to behave demonically without his tail. Now, I've mentioned in my videos that in Chinese mythology, yin energy has a strong effect on the Yaokai, the Yaoguai, or just demons in general, and makes them more demonic and awakens their demonic nature. Now, in this scene, Gohan is wearing the Demon Clan gi. He awakens from a dream due to the fact that Goku's pod nearby is essentially attempting to wake up Goku due to the full moon, which is very, very interesting because it's almost as if the pod was programmed to wake up Goku whenever a full moon occurred on planet Earth, which would make perfect sense. And Gohan wakes up from his dream due to a combination of this alarm as well as having a dream about Raditz killing his father. Now, Gohan awakens enraged. Whenever he wakes up, he awakens enraged. But as he looks at the moon, he becomes more demonic, more angry, more rabid, more animal-like, and he does this even without his tail. Now, over time, his tail does grow back due to the influence of the energy from the moon, but I think it's pretty safe to say, due to the symbolism here, that Gohan is very much a demon-themed character in this scene particularly, especially due to the fact that he's being trained by a demon, he's being affected by the moon the same way demons are affected in Chinese mythology, and he is literally wearing a gi that says demon on it. I don't know how much more blatant the series can be about the fact that they are very heavily hinting at the fact that Gohan has demonic roots, and those demonic roots come from the demon realm itself. So with all that said, I think by the time Dragon Ball Daima is over, everything will be recontextualized in a way, in a much more blatant way, that'll make it much, much easier for the general Dragon Ball fandom to absorb the information that the series offers through a Eastern lens and through the lens that was intended by the original creator, Akira Toriyama, who from the very, very beginning confirmed that his intention was to play on Chinese mythology. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.